Yeah, welcome to Brave Deal Radio on this, whatever platform you're listening to us. I congratulate you because the information you get from us is the real one. So today we'll be talking about baking with Hannah Obaro. She's a founder, Brown Bakers. Hannah Obaro, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so we'll be talking about baking. How long have you been in the baking business in Nigeria?
Oh, well, since I was a little girl. My mom actually was a caterer. So we actually started baking and supplying to superstores, Levantes, and so many other stores back in Port Harcourt then, So I've been baking since I remember my name, but somehow along the line I stopped, and continued when I came back to Abuja. But again, I stopped when I got pregnant for my first child. And I still bake, but not professionally, And wanting to come back, although I bake for people ask for my cakes and all of that, but I had to stop because I didn't have the time, Now coming back to resume baking, I had to look for a niche. The baking business is actually big, so I had to look for something that everybody was not doing. So here I am, back to baking in a different and special niche.
Wow, that's wonderful. So, you got the idea of baking through your mom, who you actually partnered with at a very early stage.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about the wonderful things you bake now and why you bake. Is it a hobby for you now, or a lifestyle, or business? Or what do you also bake? Where do you bake these things? So just tell us about what has been going on so far.
Okay, it's actually a bit of everything: hobby, lifestyle, business, because I have other businesses, but when people keep asking you for your cakes, because they love it, and then you also need money, for some things, just realize why not come back into the baking business. But like I said, a lot of people out there baking, so I didn't want to do what everybody's doing, the regular Obaro cakes and all of that. So I decided to do cake loaves, cake loaves. So you can have slices at home, tea breaks, for children, cake loaves and treats. We have things like cake truffles and crunch, strawberry crunch, different treats that people are not used to, but people would love, So basically, that's what our bakery is all about. And yes, we do birthday cakes and all of that, but this is what we really focus on right now.
That's interesting. So what's your favorite in all this you make?
Oh, I love treats. I love the cake loaves, and I actually love treats. I love creating things, So baking gives me the opportunity to come up with different treats, create treats, bring things together that people have not seen, and then people taste it and they go, wow, I love this, So I really love that part of baking, and that's why I'm really into treats and the cake loaves, something that people are not the regular baking, and there's nothing wrong with the regular, I still do that, but like I said, treats for me is that. So I love to create, come up with things, bring things together, and create a dessert, treats that people would love.
Beautiful. So let us look at the business itself. How has it been these years? I know a lot of economic crunch issues might have affected businesses around the world, but is this business of baking really worth it now?
Well, baking is actually really worth it. It's one of those businesses that, get better with age. Why? Because if you're baking, whether cake or bread, as everybody know, it's people always eat bread. People always eat cake. Even those that's trying to check their weight and everything. People love cakes. People love treats. People love bread. So baking is never really going to go out of business, and it's really profitable because you can actually start with the little you have. You can start at home. Like I have a bakery, but I don't have a brick and mortar space. I actually started from my home, I have a space, so I have the oven. Once you have these little things that you need, you can actually start, and then start from the little you have and grow into whatever level you want to grow into. So it's actually profitable because people are eating these things. Cake will never go out of place. Children love cakes, adults love cakes, and people are also looking for ways to come up with healthier cakes, with healthier ingredients. So people that are trying to check their weight can also enjoy, this treat without feeling guilty. You get.
Okay, so do you advise women of all colors, and most especially women in Africa who do not know what to do, to venture into baking?
Yeah, if you have a flair for it, if it's something you love, you can actually start. And if it's something, if you're looking for something to start, baking is something you can actually explore. You can learn it. It doesn't take so much to learn. You just have to be committed. So you give your best, because the competition is much. So if I need to buy from you, it has to be something that is really good. Like I said, the competition is high. There are a lot of bakers, people baking different cakes and all of that. So if you want to come into the market, you have to learn. So you're actually given something valuable. When people eat your cake, let it be that, oh, wow, I love her cake, and they want to come back, not just to another cake business that's just there, and then they go looking for the one that's they're crazy about. Let your cake be something that people want to go back to, So yeah, it's worth it if you have a flair for it, or even if you don't have a flair for it, if you're just looking for a business to start. Cake business is something you can actually start. It's easy to start, and with little capital, you can actually start it, and you start making profit and grow to the level you want to.
Beautiful. So that means cake business is a good business for you to go into. So stop vices, most especially you young ladies out there. A lot of speech has been said, and I said earlier, our story is also comical. So let us get to understand the fun part. But before then, let's just laugh a little bit, okay? Yeah, I'm hearing from the other side, the producer, Reggie, is around. He's asking if we're going to taste this cake someday. Keeps on hearing cake. Is the cake for free?
Cake is not for free. You want to eat cake, you buy cake, and you eat it. But actually, the people close to me, they've had a taste of it, and people keep coming for more. So if you want some, just call my number, and we'll send you a loaf of cake or treats. Valentine is just around the corner. You can reach us for some of the treats.
You can tell them the number, though.
Yeah, but you can call 080-333-69157 and just order for a cake loaf. It could be chocolate, it could be lemon, it could be marble cake, whatever it is. Just reach out and we'll make your dreams come true.
Thank you very much, Hannah Obaro, for coming on. Let's give you 3 gun salutes. That was for Hannah Obaro and every other beautiful cake or bakery people. I know say I did speak nonsense, but I'm very excited when women in Nigeria or Africa actually do a lot of good, creating value to the economy and for themselves and for communities they serve. How about you? You know who I'm talking about, you. Those people who haven't started anything, those people thinking about some vices, most especially women. It is time for you to think twice and accept this new skill. Maybe you could reach out to her, she could mentor you, and you could become a very big chef or what have you. So thank you very much for listening. I am Joseph Ibe. Next time, a beautiful episode is coming soon. Thank you, and God bless.